Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. You guys already know what we're going to be talking about from the title of the video. We're talking about more of that dress up darling greatness, man. I was behind, not too far behind. It was only really episode 9, and then of course episode 10 came out today. So we're going to be talking about those two episodes. Probably won't be too long of a video. I mean, you never know with me, but I don't think it'll be as long as the ranking of kings video, which I talked I think for over like 10 minutes or something like that, because I mean there was a lot going on in those two episodes, and I mean there was some good stuff happening. I mean, it's the dress up darling greatness. I mean, this is the show that just keeps on giving, I feel like, week after week. But the way episode 9 and 10 work, they kind of play into each other, so I'm really going to be talking about the episodes kind of as a tandem, I guess. But before we get into the more serious stuff, I do have to give some shout outs, because like I said, this is the series that keeps on giving. I mean, man, the under boob, you got to give a shout out to the beholder too, because the beholder, like with Shinju and all that, like the beholder was fighting for his life. I mean, to be completely honest. And then they also gave us, tan Marin, like super tan Marin, and like with her next cosplay and all of that, which I think the character's name is Veronica. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's probably gonna be, I would assume, like in episode 11. We're almost done with this series, man, which I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually looked into the sales or anything like that yet, but I would assume that this series is doing pretty good in Japan. I hope it is, at least. And very hopeful for eventual season 2. We can only wish, right? Getting into the more serious stuff, and like I said, it kind of ties in together, episode 9 and 10. And really, it's with Shinju's character, which I would say have come to appreciate a lot more. And with that Juju as well, I would say. But with what they went into with Shinju, which this series has went into some things that I feel like a lot of us can relate with, but Shinju and like her insecurities and how she was feeling about cosplaying and not wanting to do it, even though she had this desire to do it. I really felt that, man. And then also thinking about potentially what her sister was going to think of her. That was some very relatable stuff, I would say. And then of course Gojo comes in there, being Gojo, the man he is, telling her, if you love something, if you even have 1 ounce of a thought of trying something, you should at least go for it. And it's your sister, for crying out loud. Like, I'm sure she's going to love it. And then all of that kind of got, it was like a huge weight lifted off her shoulders, essentially, when obviously we saw the cosplay, which all of them, forgot to mention that, all of their cosplays, absolutely terrific. I mean, Gojo killed it with each one of them, and they're each pretty different cosplays when you really think about it. But Gojo did, as expected, a phenomenal job with their cosplays. But Shinju was feeling a lot better when she, of course, saw like Marin's reactions, and then her sister, of course, Juju's reactions to the cosplay, which it was incredible, like I said. So I really love that part of it. I feel like they did just a phenomenal job at hitting on the whole point. I think it was actually the title of the one episode, the Gojo line, where he's saying that like everyone has their own struggles that they're going through mentally, their insecurities, all of that. And it just really helped ease sort of Shinju's mind and where she was at. In the scene in episode 10 with their sister, when they're on the bed and Juju comes out and says that she feels jealous of Shinju sometimes after seeing her cosplay because she's not able to do certain cosplays. This just made Shinju feel a whole lot better, because she saw her sister as someone who was like perfect and could do no wrong and could cosplay anyone. But then she says something like that and she's like, wow, my sister and even the others, Marin and Gojo, feel the same way sometimes. So just it makes her feel better about these kinds of feelings that she's having, and that they're normal feelings to have. Like, everyone goes through things like that. So yeah, that was my favorite thing definitely about these two episodes, because they sort of work together. But the cosplays were awesome. The group photo time was awesome. They even had like Gojo in there, like, smiling in the background, which Juju feeling some type of way about Gojo. I'm pretty sure we all noticed that, just how she was getting worked up thinking about him. And I'm not even surprised by that, because I mean, we know how awesome Gojo is, but we know who Gojo's girl is, and vice versa. Like, we know who Marin's man is. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to bring up actually with the cosplay thing is like when Marin was in character, which we know Marin is really good at getting into character, but this one in particular, like when she grabbed Juju's face and that stone cold look she had for like almost a split second there, because she did quickly snap out of it. That was like, wow. I think even Juju's expression said it all. Like, she was sort of taken aback. Like, she was mind blown with how well Marin was getting into the character. So she's really good at that, and we've saw that, and we're going to continue to see that, even probably with Veronica once we get into that, probably in these last 2 episodes. Marin, though, really in episode 10 stole the show for me, because I mean, we saw like tan Marin, and then she took Gojo shopping, the under boob, like I mentioned before. I mean, my goodness, her reactions, her saying She loves Gojo, seeing him dress up in all these things. She was like, is there even a man out there that could look good and everything? She's like, wait, what am I saying? He's right here in front of me, as he's like trying on all these outfits and whatnot. And then they left off the episode on that. And was it just me? I mean, I was kind of worried. I thought they were gonna pull, because it, like, the direction, it got all serious and the music and all of that. And I'm just like, wait, what is about to happen here? Like, come on, don't tell me they're gonna pull something like this. And then Gojo's just like, oh, your thing is too revealing. And Mara's like, woo. It's like a weight lifted off of her shoulders, because she thought it was something a lot more serious. But then she's like, you know, I could send you a photo if you want. Like, I'll send you a pic later when I try it on. Just continuing to get at Gojo, as she has done so many times in this series. But Gojo, we could tell from these two episodes, I don't remember, it was episode 9, I think, where she was talking to Shinju about Marin. He didn't say her name, but we knew he was definitely talking about her. And he didn't even like realize. He was like, oh, maybe I said too much, saying like how she looked all cute and just the impact that she's had on him, essentially. So we're getting there with Gojo. Marin, we know, is head over heels, and we know Gojo feels that way about Marin too, but it's him really kind of facing those feelings and coming out with it that we have really yet to see. So I cannot wait for that. But they left off the episode on a note like that, and I love that. Like, when she brought Gojo closer to her, man, Marin is something else. But I really liked what we had with the sisters in these episodes, and then just Gojo's being Gojo, helping out everyone, being there for everyone, offering advice for everyone, making the awesome cosplays. So this series, like I said, is the series that just keeps on giving. It is amazing, and one of my favorite series just in recent memory, but definitely of this season. So yeah, these 2 episodes, I'm glad I'm caught up now. It was definitely worth the wait, because it took me a bit to get to them, but I loved it. I loved what we had with episode 9 and 10. Let me know what you guys thought of these episodes. What were some of your favorite things from these episodes? If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.